Greetings to all of you and welcome to your March 2019 readings by LightWorker. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to you. Please remember to like, share and subscribe and turn on the little bell notification icon. Set your preference to be notified every time there is activity on this channel. Please understand that many of your messages will show up for you through your sun sign, and also you're going to receive additional messages through your rising sign and moon sign. Therefore, it's important that you listen for the video for your rising sign and moon sign as well. If you'd like to know more, for those of you who are interested, I have already uploaded on Vimeo for download and purchase, if you are interested, a whole new reading for you for your sign. The Vimeo videos consist of an Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac, and the link for that, again, for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, is listed down here below in the show more description box. Always remember that these are general readings and you may want to have your very own private consultation with me. Please visit my website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com if you like to book your own reading, your own private reading with me. Again, my contact information will be listed down here below in the show more description box. Thank you and enjoy. Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising and Taurus Moon, March 2019 by Ama. The general feelings that I am picking up for your sign have to deal with having to act quickly. Some lost opportunities could be coming around to be available to you. Important things that you could be doing with money, thinking about money, or even a good news in regards to money, making peace and relaxation, focusing on regaining your inner peace, balance, taking care of your body and your health. There could be some important gatherings or events. There's a certain sense that now things are moving forward. That was the general feelings. Now I am going to break it down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up for you in this reading is the Four of Swords. To me, it means making peace and relaxation, a sleep-like meditative state, focusing on what truly matters in life, reflecting on what is important to you right now, refocusing your objectives. It also means recuperating after an illness, convalescence, and grateful that the worst did not happen. Now allow me to tune in psychically so I can hear what the Spirit has to say about this card. What are the messages behind this card? Some of you need to stop worrying. If you keep worrying and if you keep stressing yourself the way you do, you are going to develop headaches, migraines. You may be developing digestive issues. Some of you Taurians need to slow down. If you are a Taurian that has in some ways been living your life on the go, running to get here, running to get this done, too much going on at the same time, you need to take time in March to rest. You need to find some time so you can deeply reflect about what to do next, so that you can deeply reflect and figure out how to do something step by step, figuring out the ins and outs and relaxing your mind, because some of you really need to focus on analyzing a situation carefully analyzing a financial aspect to a situation. And also every decision that you are going to end up making, your mind needs to totally agree with it, and your heart also needs to totally agree with it. Some of you are going to pick up some kind of a healthy habit. This could have been healthy habits that you have, but maybe you stopped temporarily. There's a certain sense of going back to something that feels familiar to you. You could be trying to cut off sugar from your diet, processed sugar. You may be trying to get rid of junk foods, eating more fiber. There's going to be some adjustments to your diet, but also some adjustments to the way you eat. Some of you could be dealing with a dentist. I keep getting things with your teeth, like a tooth filling or other dental work. There's a certain sense that some of you need to heal from father-related issues. What do I mean by that? You don't have to necessarily have any big trauma or drama related to your father, but in terms of energies, nothing is ever perfect. There's always something that needs healing, and for some of you, there's something around father and father healing that could be taking place. It could be just you analyzing yourself, reflecting, and maybe having a different perspective on things that will bring in this father-related issues healing. For some of you, you need to take your power back, particularly in a situation where you have felt undervalued and underappreciated. This situation could be applied to a family-related situation, and for many of you, it does feel like it is connected to the work. What's happening in the work, you're trying to make some changes and adjustments so that you can claim your power back. Some kind of disagreements need to be clarified. Something needs to come in the open. For some of you, it could be around secrecy going on around you. You may be involved in this secrecy. You could be the one holding some secrets. This could be happening in the workplace. This could be happening for other reasons. But for a lot of you, it does feel like the majority of this sense of secrecy has to deal with a work-related situation. The next card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be you because it does represent a Taurus. It also represents a Virgo or a Capricorn. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. So because this is a general reading, please do not pay too much attention to the gender depicted in the card. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. This could be representing you, whether you are a man or a woman. It also means peace, contentment, not living a lavish lifestyle, but definitely being happy and content with the material possessions that you already have, someone who has found success in his or her life, someone who likes the outdoors, is a perfectionist, hard worker, values community and tradition. That's the meaning of the card. Now allow me to break it down. What does it mean for you? Why did it show up in this card, in this reading for you? For some of you, you are thinking of putting money aside. You are analyzing your financial situation because it may have been related to expenses related to a child, expenses related to a pregnancy, expenses related to a baptism is also coming up, or communions. There's going to be a lot of focus on getting some kind of an estimate. During this time, some of you could be doing an estimate to a property, estimate to a car. You may end up putting something up for sale, like a car or a house or a property. And you may also end up getting back some opportunities that you thought you lost. For some of you, it could be an offer that maybe you thought you lost. That offer could be available to you again, or it could be about a second offer. But nevertheless, if it is about offers, you're not going to be short of offers. Whether you are looking to buy a house, to sell a house, to buy a property, or to sell a property. However, through this card, I keep getting a certain sense that when this opportunity shows up for you, some of you really need to act quickly. Therefore, whatever paperwork you need to have in order, important documents that are related to buying, selling properties, the deed of the house, mortgage related things, make sure that you have all of that in order now, because when this opportunity is being presented to you, you're not going to have much time, and you're only going to delay the process if you have to wait for an approval, things being signed. Some of you could be having some important dealings. There's a situation when you need to deal through or negotiate through an accountant, a real estate agency, a lawyer. Some of you are going to have to do some important negotiations in the workplace. You could be renegotiating a contract, renegotiating your salary, could be about important clients and some kind of an important dealings and negotiations on behalf of the clients that you may have. Some of you Taurians are going to set some very high goals for yourself. There's a certain sense that there's a certain sense of improvements in the making when it comes to your finances. You may not necessarily see and witness this improvement in your financial situation now, but how you're going to act, what step of course of action you're going to take in March is going to highly determine how financially successful you are going to be in the upcoming months, whether this is about your personal finances, your paycheck, your income, a business deal, negotiations, reaching a certain agreement to a settlements of some sort. I keep getting a sense that some of you are finally going to reach an agreement to settle. I don't know what kind of settlement this is. Could be related to a divorce. The next card that you have is the Empress. To me, it represents a female figure, a mother-like figure, an aunt, a great aunt, a teacher, a mentor, someone who has crossed over and is now serving as one of your spirit guides and is giving to you ideas that to you they feel like your own. But it also represents feelings, emotions. It does represent your self-expression, socializing, a long and short distance trip, abundance, and it is another card that also denotes pregnancy. There's a certain sense that some of you Taurians are going to be doing a lot of decluttering, okay? It's basically decluttering your life from anything that is negative, anything that has run its course, whether it is a relationship, a job, your thinking that needs decluttering, your closet, your home. There's a certain sense that some of you are preparing to do something big with a home. I also keep getting a certain sense of redoing a patio, painting, fixing a sink, buying a new washing machine. You may be some of you, you may be getting some kind of a free estimate. Whatever you need to fix or repair, you may be getting a free estimate in regards to that. You are going to have some kind of a great luck when it comes to you buying things for a bargaining the price, lucky in getting things at a huge discount or at a more convenient price. Some of you could be traveling because it's going to either be connected to this celebration around a child, a pregnancy, childbirth, baby shower. There's some kind of an event that will be very important. Some of you Taurians may end up getting some kind of a positive feedback in media or in social media. There's a certain sense of great sympathy around you. People are going to sympathize with you a lot. You're going to find a lot of support either through online communities that you may be belonging to, among different communities, groups of friends that you could be participating or that you may belong to. Some of you are going to be honored. I keep getting a certain sense that this could be taking place in a country club. This may also be in regards to a family situation where you are going to feel honored or where you are going to feel at the center of attention. Also, a housewarming party could be one of those events when you are going to feel honored or at the center of attention. Something will be, some kind of negotiations are now going to be concluded with success. So some of you could be celebrating the successful conclusion of some kind of a negotiation. You are now rediscovering yourself. You are now re-establishing yourself in society. Maybe because some of you are going to be held at high regards or receiving honors in some ways. For some other ones, this has to deal with some accomplishment and success that has to deal with a legal case or an immigration case. Either or, I do keep getting a certain sense that many of you Taurians are moving up in society. Pay attention to your dreams. For many of you, you are still going through this process of inner transformation, dealing with your self-identity, but in a whole new dimension. Your dreams are going to be particularly very vivid and very significant. You are going to feel reconnected with your inner child and with your inner creativity. And it does feel that this person who has crossed over, who in some ways is watching over you, that again is connected to the energy of a mother or a mother-like figure, has a lot to do with this. There's a lot of protection around you, energetic protection, and many of you are bound to achieve something of importance in your life. Because karma has to deal with it, but also your loved ones on the other side are working on your behalf to bring to you some big success that is going to be significant in your life. The timing when this is going to happen is going to be different for different Taurians. This is a general reading, and for many of you that energy starts now. So some of you are going to find finally this success that is going to be an important event in your life happening right now in March. It may have to deal with the purchasing of a home. It may have to deal with a success in the workplace, achieving that social status that you desire to have, or some success in regards to a legal or an immigration case. For some of you, I keep getting a sense that you could be expanding your family. They are talking about a second pregnancy for some of you. This could be your own. This could be someone else in the family who's going to have some good news in regards to a pregnancy. Other ones, you are also going to be hearing some good news or some kind of encouraging news in regards to money. It does feel like it has to deal with your own personal income or your own personal finances. The next card that you have is the Eight of Fire. This is the card. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. We are still going to be dealing with the Mercury retrograde in March, and I do keep getting the sense that after March it's going to be a really long time before you once again are going to be facing some kind of a delay. In the workplace, some of you need to be very careful because you are going to be presented with opportunities to improve a certain situation or even to move up. Certain choices will be presented to you and you are going to be focused on choosing the right choice. Some of you have to decide whether you need to stay in the level that you are already with your work, or whether you should focus on expanding your work or moving up. Should you stay in this level or move up? That's going to be the situation that some of you are going to be facing. If there is anything that you are not aware of, any information that has been withheld from you, anything that you are not aware of, things are going to be revealed. You may find out what it is, and so whatever needs to be revealed will be revealed. If you need to reveal something, pay very attention to who are you going to be revealing this information or this secret, and how this revelation will be used. You also need to be aware, Taurians, that not everything it is what it seems. Things that may seem easy may turn out to be much complicated. A complicated situation may turn out to be more easy. You are going to have a certain sense that you are easing up a little bit, and you are not going to be all the time anxious or at the edge, jumpy, on the guard. Toward the end of March, you're going to have a certain sense that things are now a little bit more settled, and you're going to feel a little bit more at peace. Any communication issues could be showing up for you at this time, so that you can repair them, improve them, and if a compromise needs to happen, that will be very clear to you. There's a series of compromises that you have to make with yourself, with other people, for the common good. Some kind of a reunion, or hearing back from people that maybe you haven't heard back in a long time, feeling reconnected with them again is very much possible. Some of you, this applies to a family situation that is related to a certain sense of feeling emotionally distant, feeling misunderstood by family, or a certain sense of estrangements. There's going to be some new developments in a situation where people are estranged from each other. Again, this message is not going to apply to all of you. It's only going to apply to those of you who have this situation where family members or other people may be estranged from one another. There's going to be some kind of a new development there that seems to be very encouraging. Choose your battles wisely. Think clearly before you act. Success is in the making, but make sure that you are not the one delaying your success. So you are not the one stopping your own progress. Get out of your own way, Taurus. I hope that this is making sense to you. If you'd like to know more, I have already uploaded a whole new reading for you. It is an Akashic reading with more predictions and advice for your sign. For download and purchase, for those of you who are interested, the link is posted down here below in the show more description box. If you'd like to schedule your very own private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, or please visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will connect with you again in the next video. Bye.